Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. About 2 months ago I got my brand new iPad. This is the 10th generation. I filmed a unboxing video and also a little bit of a 1 week review of using the iPad, and also a comparison to my previous iPad, the 6th generation. I talked about all the cool new features and also did a bit of a camera test at the end because the camera was surprisingly really good for an iPad. A lot of you guys in the comment section wanted me to do more videos about my iPad, so I asked what videos do you want to see, and you said a what's on my iPad video plus customization tips. So in this video I'm going to tell you what's on my iPad, and I'll show you my home screen and my lock screen and my wallpapers, my widgets, and the way that I changed the app icons, and I'll show you how to make it look aesthetic at the end of the video, because I've actually changed the way that my home screen looks compared to what it looked like in the review side of the unboxing video. So if you haven't watched it yet, I'll have a link somewhere up here and in the description box down below. But let's just get straight into what's on my iPad. Alright, so first let's just appreciate how pretty the nice cool blue color is. Like, look at that, like in different lightings it always just looks so nice. But anyways, I don't actually keep my iPad naked like that. I do have a case that I showed in the unboxing video. It just has a nice clear window so I can see the cool color, and then this side I can fold to stand it up or have it flat or have it completely flat. I just took it out of the case because I just wanted to show you the nice cool color on its own. I also do have an Apple Pencil. It is the 1st generation Apple Pencil with the lightning connector, and because the iPad is USB-C, I can't actually connect it or like pair it or charge it that way, so I had to end up getting this thing, which I actually hadn't gotten until like 2 days ago, because this whole time I've been using my fake Apple Pencil because I already had one and it just automatically connected through Bluetooth. So when this died like the other day and I couldn't find the charger like anywhere, I ended up just having to buy this. It was like $15. The way that it worked is I plugged my Apple Pencil onto one side and then USB-C charger on the other side, and then have the charger plugged into my iPad. It's like a whole mess, but you just have to do it just to be able to use my 1st generation Apple Pencil on this iPad, or else I would have to buy a whole new Apple Pencil, which costs like $160, which I'm not going to do. But anyways, now onto my actual iPad itself. So this is my lock screen. This is my 2025 vision board. And if you want to know how I made my vision board, I'll have a link somewhere up here and in the description box down below to my 2025 reset video, because I explained in that video how I actually make my vision board. But anyways, if I swipe over to the side, I have 2 little widgets, which is the battery percentage of my iPad and my Apple Pencil. And also if you connect like other things like AirPods or something, you can see it up there. If I swipe up, I can see my screen time limit, and then if I swipe up again, I can see my weather widget, which I'm actually just covering up the location tab for obvious reasons. And then I also have a calculator little widget on the side here, because there's no calculator app on this iPad except for this one I had to download. But anyways, let's actually just unlock my iPad now with Touch ID, and you can go to my amazing home screen. Look how cool and aesthetic this looks. Like literally this took me, I'm not even kidding, 5 hours to do, because it just took so long just to find all the photos. Honestly, looking for like every single app icon and the widgets and the wallpaper in the background took the longest to do, but actually like changing the app icons and moving it all around didn't take that long. It probably took like an hour, but the rest took so long. I'll show you at the end how to actually do it, but let's just go through a quick rundown of my home screen. So at the top here I have my Apple Calendar app, calculator, clock, camera, messages, FaceTime, Find My, weather, App Store, health, contacts, maps, measure, voice memos, files, and books. These ones are just all the pre-installed Apple ones that are on every single iPad, but these are the ones I use the most. All the other ones are either on the dock or in the app library that you can find here. And then on the side here I have some more widgets. So at the top I have the time and the date, because you can actually see right in the corner here, there actually does say the time and the date like right in the corner there, but it's really hard to see because it's small, and also the wallpaper is like brighter on this side, so it's hard to read. So I just made a widget so I can see it nice and easily there, and then made it green to match my green aesthetic. Despite my iPad being blue, I have a green aesthetic going on because I think it looks really cool and aesthetic. And then I have these random widgets that are just photos, which has, I don't know, this looks like leaves, some gummy bears, ice cream, a car, and I actually have no idea what that is, but it looks really cool and aesthetic, so I just kept it in there. And then swiping over to the next slide, I only have 2 slides. just because that's all I wanted to do. And then I have some more widgets on this side, pretty much the same layout as this one, but different photos. That one's the same, but I have a iPod Shuffle, or maybe it's an iPod Nano. Actually, I can't remember. Let me know in the comments what that is. I can't remember what that is. An iPod Shuffle or is an iPod Nano? Anyways, then I have this paint thing, macarons, Kit Kats, and this looks like some type of water thing, and it just matches the whole kind of green aesthetic. But on these apps, I have Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok. These 4 apps, the social media ones, I honestly hardly ever use on my iPad. I just have it there as a just in case, I don't know. And then over here I have YouTube. Why is my hand shaking so much? Oh my god, I just noticed that. And then I have YouTube Studio, which is just like analytics for YouTube videos, just so you can see like the subscribers and the amount of like views and stuff you got on there. Then Photo Booth is another Apple one, but just I don't know, I hardly ever use it. I just have it on this side as well. Hugie used to be a app I used a lot in like 2018. It's basically like a film camera app, so that makes like all the photos you take look like you're taking a photo on a film camera. Or just like take a photo like that, and then you get all these like different like effects. So like, let me show you some. This is one I took of a tree, and just kind of get like a little film camera like look, and like some light leaks. And also I have a wallpapers app, which is really good for getting like really high quality 4K quality like wallpapers, but I mainly use it just because I can find like the Apple wallpapers. Like if I scroll down for a bit, you can find the like iPhone 16 and 16 Pro like wallpapers from Apple, which I really like, because I used to have like wallpapers. If I swipe up here, I used to have like wallpapers that were like the Apple ones, like these ones. So I'm just really basic and I love the Apple ones, as you can see. So I found them on that app. And then the last few apps that I have is Facetune, Fonto, Retouch, and Shortcuts. The Shortcuts app is how you change all the little app icons to like different photos, which I'll show you how to do in just a second. But Facetune, Fonto, and Retouch, I couldn't actually find the app icon logos for those apps, so I just found these random ones of like leaves and succulents just to kind of match the whole green aesthetic that I was going for. But if you're unaware, Facetune is an app where you can just edit yourself. Like you're meant to kind of use it to like edit, you know, your face, kind of make it a little more smoother or cleaner or whatever. But I actually only use it for one thing and one thing only, and that is to blur out the background. Like let's just get one of these thumbnails. Sometimes I like to like blur out the background. So if I go to, where is it? Oh, there it is, blur. So then I just blur out the background. Like I can auto do it and then cut out the parts that I don't want, you know what I mean? And that's how I get like a thumbnail, just to blur out the background, which is really good. That's literally all I use Facetune for. And then Fonto is a really good app for if you want to like put text on like YouTube videos, or like to text on thumbnails. Let's go to this project that I have saved as a PNG. So if I put like, I don't know, the word subscribe or something, then I can I can like change the style or whatever, like kind of like the way that I do it mainly, and then save it as a PNG. And then now if I go to photos, I can find that photo that I just saved as a PNG. See, so it's an invisible background. And yeah, that's just what I like using Fonto for. And then Retouch is also a really good photo editing app to get rid of stuff in the background. So let me use this photo of a jellyfish as an example. If I go to objects and then like draw over the jellyfish, I can just, it automatically cuts it out. And it's so perfect. I can even get rid of the shadow as well. And it's just perfect to get rid of stuff from the background photos. I use this all the time on Instagram to get rid of like people in the background of photos. And then at the bottom here I have my dock with my most used apps like Safari, Apple Music, Photos, YouTube, Pinterest, which is where I got all the photos from, Apple Notes is where I organize my entire life, and Procreate is what I use to like make thumbnails and wallpaper collages and just randomly draw and stuff. Netflix and Disney Plus is self-explanatory, and then also Google Calendar. I actually prefer Google Calendar over the Apple Calendar because I'm just like used to it. Settings, and then also this is the app library from that I said before. So that's pretty much my whole home screen of my iPad 10th generation. Alright, so now I'm going to tell you how to actually change your home screen to look exactly like mine or something similar, or just to figure out actually how to do it if you are completely unaware. So first thing I'm going to show you how to do is the actual widgets itself on this side and this side. So what you want to do is actually first go onto Pinterest. So this is the Pinterest board that I made that has all the photos plus more photos that I was kind of inspired by to make the home screen. So all the photos that I've just shown you are in this Pinterest board plus more if you want to do something similar. and I'll leave a link in the description box down below. And then once you've downloaded the ones you want to use, then go over to Widgetsmith. So it's another separate app, it's called Widgetsmith, and then you can make a bunch of different ones. As you can see, I've made a bunch of different ones. And then I'm going to show you how to make a small one, because they're all pretty much, the different sizes are pretty much the same. So I'm going to show you how to make a small one. So you go into small and then press photos, and then choose photos, and then go to whatever photo you've chosen. I'm just going to pick a random one of this photo of mangoes. Then you can resize it to whatever you want it to look like. I'll just do like that, and then press save. I'm gonna press on the screen and then press the little plus button, and you're gonna go to Widgetsmith and then press small, add widget, and then put it wherever you want it to put it. I'll put it at the bottom here, and I can tap on the widget. Then when it finishes loading, I can press small and do number 17, which is the one that I just made. And then that's my photo of mangoes over there. Of course I don't want this one, so I'll just delete it, but that's basically how you make all the widgets. You just do that, same with the different sizes. To make the little time one, it's also in Widgetsmith. You just have to make a landscape one, so like a medium-sized one. Then you go to scroll all the way down to the clock button, and I press this one, date and time. And then I think I changed the theme to a different color. What did I do? I think I pressed some type of green. I think it was this one. And then customize theme. I changed the font as well. There's all different ones to change, like the font and whatever. I can't remember. I think I pressed this one, yeah. And then I made it black. Did I make it black tint? I can't remember what I did, but that's basically what you can play around with all that. There's some paid ones and some free ones, but that's basically how you make the timed one, and then do the same thing to add it into wherever you want it. To change the actual app icon logos to different colors, or can change it to anything you want. So what you need to do is first go onto Pinterest, and you need to search for like app icon logos in whatever color you want. So you're already giving me suggestions, but let's say I do one for YouTube, so I can be like YouTube app icon sage green, and then it will come up in a bunch of different suggestions. And let's just say I save this one, then I can go into the shortcuts app, and then you're going to want to add a new shortcut. So these are all of the shortcuts that I have made for different apps and stuff. So you want to go to the plus button and then go to open app. If you can't find these in suggestions, just search open app, and there it is. And then what you do is you press this little app button and you pick whatever app you're going to change the app icon logo to. So I'll do YouTube, which is at the bottom. And then you're going to want to press this little share button, and then you press add to home screen, and you click this one. Then you change the actual name to YouTube, and then you press choose photo, and then you pick the one that you just saved, or whatever other one you want to do. Resize it so it's like in the middle, press use. That's what it will look like. So if you want to save it, then you're done, or you can just keep resizing it. Press add, and there is your YouTube shortcut changed in the different colors or whatever. And that's basically what you need to do for every single one. So yeah, that's basically how you make your home screen look cool and aesthetic. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful or inspiring to create your own home screen, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help my channel out. Let me know in the comment section down below what other videos you want to see me do with my brand new iPad 10th generation. Follow me on Instagram and support me on Patreon, and I'll see you guys in my next video.